Love Scout. In the bustling city of Lagos, where love and relationships seemed more complicated than ever, Adaobi, a no-nonsense career woman in her late 20s, found herself in a strange place. Single, frustrated, and disillusioned with love. Despite her success at her marketing job, her personal life was a mess. All her friends were getting married or settling down, but Adaobi was still trying to figure out why every relationship she had ended in disaster. One evening, after another failed date, her best friend Kemi, an eternal optimist, called her up with an outrageous idea. "Ada," Kemi said excitedly over the phone, "I found this app that's perfect for you. It's called Love Scout. It's not your regular dating app. It matches you based on personality traits and, get this, it uses old-school matchmaking techniques. No random swipes, just pure calculated matches." Adaobi scoffed. "Kemi, I'm done with all these matchmaking nonsense." "It never works." "No, you don't understand," Kemi insisted. "They match you with someone serious, and you deserve to find someone who can handle all that Adaobi energy." Adaobi rolled her eyes but sighed. "Fine, send me the link." She didn't believe it would work, but curiosity got the better of her. After downloading the app and reluctantly filling out the detailed questionnaire, she tossed her phone aside and went about her business, forgetting about it. A few days later, Adaobi received a notification from Love Scout. She had a match. She stared at the notification, hesitant, but eventually she clicked on it and was introduced to Chidi, a 32-year-old software developer who lived in Lekki. His profile was simple. His interests included coding, basketball, and reading, and he seemed decent. He wasn't trying too hard to impress with flashy pictures or wild statements, and something about that felt refreshing to Adaobi. "Kemi would kill me if I didn't at least chat with him," Adaobi muttered to herself. She sent him a message, not expecting much. But to her surprise, Chidi responded almost immediately, and their conversation was easy, natural. No awkward small talk or forced compliments. Just two people talking about their love for Nigerian food, the chaos of Lagos traffic, and how difficult it was to balance a career and relationships in the city. After a week of chatting, Chidi suggested they meet up in person. Adaobi was skeptical, but something about him felt different from the others she had met before. Against her better judgment, she agreed. They met at a quiet restaurant in Victoria Island. Adaobi arrived first, sitting at a corner table, her nerves on edge. She hated blind dates, and this one felt like it had too much riding on it. But when Chidi walked in, wearing a simple shirt and jeans with a calm, confident air, Adaobi felt herself relax a little. His smile was warm, and he looked exactly like his profile picture. No surprises there. "Hey, Adaobi," he said, sitting down across from her. "Glad you could make it." They talked for hours, and for the first time in a long while, Adaobi didn't feel like she had to put up a front. Chidi was easy to talk to. He listened, made her laugh, and shared stories about his own struggles with finding love in Lagos. "I almost gave up on relationships," Chidi admitted, smiling wryly. "But something about Love Scout felt different. I guess I was right." Adaobi laughed softly. "Same here. Kemi practically forced me to sign up, but I'm glad I did." As the night went on, there was no forced romance, no unrealistic expectations. Just two people, finding a connection in the midst of the chaotic world around them. Over the next few months, Adaobi and Chidi's relationship grew stronger. They took things slow, enjoying each other's company, building a solid foundation. It wasn't all smooth sailing. They had their disagreements, their moments of doubt, but they were both committed to making it work. One evening, as they strolled along Lekki Beach, Chidi turned to her, a soft smile playing on his lips. "I never thought an app would help me find someone like you," he said, his voice sincere. "But now I can't imagine life without you, Adaobi." Adaobi felt her heart skip a beat. The same woman who had given up on love now felt something real, something worth fighting for. "I guess Love Scout knew what it was doing after all," she said, smiling back at him. And just like that, Adaobi realized that sometimes love doesn't come when you expect it, or in the way you imagined. Sometimes it takes a little nudge from fate or an app to lead you to the right person.